You're listening to REIA Radio, the nationally trusted name in real estate investing. We dig deep to discover investors' why in real estate. If you want to skip all the BS and get in investors' heads, you're in the right spot. Be one of the thousands to check out REIARadio.com.
This episode is brought to you by Entrepreneur Addict.
If you feel like marketing changes every 5 minutes, you're not wrong. You're right. And that's why we built Entrepreneur Addict. We take the chaos out and give you one simple roadmap to follow. Video that converts, local search results that rank, and content that actually connects with people. And all of this brings real results. Get started now. Get the clarity instead of the overwhelm by going to entrepreneuraddict.com/REIA now.
Welcome to REIA Radio, episode 269. This is the Real Estate Rundown with Owen and Ted. Gosh, so quiet.
So no one cares about me.
Man, this is the first that we haven't done headphones in a long time.
I find I talk a lot more with no headphones on.
Yeah, you do. And loud. You're really loud.
Yeah, well,
you're pitchy, dog.
It is what it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's onto our team.
I feel like that it is what you make it.
Stop judging.
Okay. So, you know what really grinds my gears or cooks my chicken?
Yeah, don't say grind, please. Please don't say
Actually,
grind.
no.
This is like honestly my favorite segment.
What really cooks my chicken, especially since it's Thanksgiving tomorrow, Ted?
The turkey, buddy.
Yeah.
What bakes your turkey?
So yesterday, so my daughter went through like a little like bedroom remodel. So we got her my youngest daughter. Yeah. So new bed, new dresser, new paint. I painted the walls. I did like all this, right? So
you do it yourself?
Yeah, I painted the whole room.
Look at you go.
Hey, you always do that. Like
so hands-on.
This is me, man.
This is
like
you.
Yeah, this is me. Anyway, with your whatever.
I painted my daughter's room too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you go.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, good job, Ted.
Except I'm such
how's that feel?
I'm such a perfectionist. It took me 2.5 days.
Yeah. I finished up 2.5 days yesterday. Yeah. But she has like 12-foot ceilings. Like it's no joke. It's like a lot of cutting in anyway. Whatever. Nobody cares. So I finished that up and then my wife's like, I got a new ceiling fan. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, I know how this is going to sound. I'm like, that's stupid because we're going to sell this house in like 5 months. Why are you getting a new ceiling fan? Why are we doing all this? It makes no sense. We're going to be out of here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, that's fine.
That's
what the women want. I have done enough light fixture and ceiling fan and those kind of replacements over the years where I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like it's 12-foot ladder. Or a 12-foot ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't want I would rather pay somebody whatever it costs to do this. So I call somebody I know, electrician, comes over, changes out the ceiling fan and changes out an outlet. So I'm going to paint this picture for you. So I have a walkout ranch. We live on a lake. That doesn't matter, but I'm giving you, a little soundbite for how cool I am.
I want to see the portrait. Yes.
So go down in the basement. There's a slider, you walk out, and then there's like a little patio area, and then there's the lake.
I'm seeing it all.
Yeah. So I have my smoker out there that I'm going to make.
Is it like
this
a
is tomorrow.
Or is
I'm getting to that. Will you quit interrupting?
I'm just trying to get the picture.
It's an electric smoker.
Okay.
Because I can plug it in. What? No. How about I finish? How about that, Ted?
Yes.
Jeez. Then let's.
I know. Continue.
Yeah. It is an electric smoker, a normal electric smoker where you plug it in, you put your stuff in, you put the wood chips in, and that's it.
It's wood chips.
Yeah.
Got it.
So I go to do this yesterday. I'm testing it out because lesson learned about 3 years ago, I put these, we usually do 2 turkey breasts and I put rub on one and then just salt and pepper and like olive oil on another one.
Yes.
Everybody loves it. Like it turns out great. So that's my plan. And I get up in the morning, prep the smoker, turn it on, put it in, and about somewhere mid-cook, we're going to say hour and a half into it, the smoker dies.
I hate that.
I freak out. I freak out because people are coming in like 4 hours. Yes. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? This never happened. I don't know. So I call my sister who lives in my same town and I'm like, do you guys have a smoker? I have no idea. And she's like, yeah, we've got one. What's up? And I'm like, turn it on right now. I'm going to bring over some turkeys, throw these in there. I got to call the bullpen here.
I did that with my father-in-law one year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So it's super stressful, right? Because
Yeah.
there's so many moving parts on Thanksgiving. We have 20 people coming
And
to
this
our
is
house.
a brand new smoker that failed on you.
Did I say that?
I thought you did.
No.
Okay.
It's fairly new. Whatever. It's not old. It's like a couple years old, whatever. So I take it over to my sister's house. She finishes it off, whatever. And I'm just like, oh my God, that was. So the deal was the heating element went out. And it's electric, like we talked about. I know you're apparently a Traeger guy. Are you? You seem like a Traeger guy.
I know. I don't have a Traeger.
Okay. You're an off-brand Traeger guy.
I would love to have a Traeger. But
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, she brings it over, problem solved, whatever. I get a new smoker, start the process over. So a couple years go by, whatever. I haven't used it very much, like in the last year. Jen, like she's been like, gung ho about meal prep at night, and she cooks, basically 4 or 5 nights a week. All good. So I'm like, all right, I need to make sure. This is yesterday. So we're recording this on a Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Tuesday this week,
right when I leave here.
Tuesday this week, I decide, I'm like, I need to fire this thing up and just make sure it's going to work. So I plug it in. We have an outdoor outlet, and on the back side of that is an indoor outlet on, you get the gist.
Yes.
So it keeps tripping.
Hate that.
So it's got a GFCI on it.
Mhm.
I plug it in, turns on, set the timer, set the, whatever. It works, and then I'll come back and check it an hour later. It's tripped.
Yeah.
It's been doing that for a while. So I started plugging it in on the inside. Anyway, a bunch of problems. Call an electrician. He comes over. I'm like, hey, can you change out this outlet? Make sure it's, working, insulate it, because whoever built the house didn't insulate the outlet. So I'm getting like ice on the inside of the house.
Yep.
Super weird. So he's like, yeah, no problem. Comes over at 8:30 this morning. Hence why I came in here like screaming in at 1 minute before we're recording. So he goes, okay, got it changed out. You're good to go. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me test it. Plug it in. Dead. Like it'll flicker. Like the smoker itself, you hit the power button and it'll just kind of like flicker and the numbers will go weird.
So you have a short in your smoker.
It's either a short or the circuit board is fried.
Yep.
So I'm like,
I had a circuit board go bad in mine.
Now I have to go buy a smoker right after this and learn it and whatever and have it be ready for tomorrow and prep the 2 turkey breasts, brine them, all the stuff I'm going to do or whatever.
If you live closer, I would tell you right now that I'm going to throw a ham on my smoker in a couple hours, and you could throw on with it. But
well, anyway. So little stressful. So I gotta keep that in mind here while I got my
I've dealt with
daily
that.
schedule.
I've had to replace my circuit board in my smoker year 1 of having it.
Is it worth it even? I mean, because aren't they? I mean, circuit boards are what? You got to pay a repair due, the price of the thing.
They're really not a big deal to do. My smoker's like $900, and the board was like $150, $200.
Okay.
And
then what's the guy cost?
No, I did it myself.
Oh,
so it really isn't a big deal. It takes like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm like not.
I'm out of time. That's the problem now.
I'm not a guy that can go remodel a house, but I'm a guy that can like fix something.
YouTube University. Yeah.
No, I don't YouTube, but yeah, I can fix something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. ChatGPT. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying that. But yeah, I totally get it. And the funny thing is I was doing some work on my Mustang last night, swapping out the spark plug last night, and yep, the garage plug and the outside plug are tied in with the plug that's in my bathroom.
Yeah.
And it's got the push button. But if water gets on the outside where the plug is, then it trips it, and so it trips all 3 random plugs.
Yeah. Dude, you're exactly describing my night and morning today. Because like
that's why I'm relating with you.
Like we have our house was probably built in, I think it was 2011, right? So it's not super old. It's only 14 years old, and it's got a modern panel and all that. But they didn't label any of the things, and it's like a huge panel. So I was like, yesterday, my wife and I was like, hey, I need to like test Liv's bedroom where we're going to replace the ceiling fan and then also the smoker outlet deal. Mm-hmm. So I need I'm getting Liv on the phone and I'm going to talk to her while I'm flipping all these, right? To figure out, hey, is it on? Is it on? Is it on?
Yeah.
And so she's like, nope, yelling at me or whatever. And finally I figured it out and I labeled the thing and I have to write like super small. And then the one on the outside happens. And it was just a comedy of errors today. But so now I have to go buy a smoker and just make sure it works and all that stuff after this.
In our master bedroom, we have a vaulted ceiling in there too.
Yeah.
And so the ceiling fan went bad. Actually, it was squeaking.
Okay. Oh, that's even worse.
And like my wife can deal with it, but she has to have a fan on when she sleeps. She's one of those people.
Same.
And I'm not that person, but the squeaking will keep me awake all night. So like I was purposely waiting for almost a year for her to fall asleep, so I go turn the fan off, and go to bed. And I'm like, this doesn't work. And this fan is like at that point a year or two old, and I'm like, oh my god. So I go buy a new fan, replace it. And the light is LED, and I was always like, don't buy the LED lights because the light goes out, then you got to replace the whole fan, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So within 1 week, the light starts not working. So I'm like, oh my god! I go buy another one, and then I go warranty that one back, because I don't want to take it down and replace it and all that.
Yes.
And then it does the exact same thing, but I get to keep it on the middle setting. I can't go full brightness, otherwise the light goes out. And I'm like, it takes me like 4 hours to put this thing up and down with the ladder, how high it is, how it comes apart. And I mean, it's a huge fan. Like it's one of those, I don't know how the inches are on those, like 160 inch or whatever they do. And I'm like, I don't want to take this thing down a second time to put a third fan up again. So right now it's sitting on middle lighting settings. I don't want to mess with it.
I'm not a mathematician, but a 160 inch fan would be bigger than this room.
Is it?
Yeah.
160 inches is
how they do how they do
a foot is 12 inches.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
But
take that times 10.
Do they measure side
That's
to side?
12 feet.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a 12-foot fan?
They call it a big ass fan.
Okay. So anyway, Ted doesn't understand basic math, but
Yeah.
we'll move on.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the extended length fan, whatever it is.
Cool.
And I don't want to take it down again.
Message received. All right. Got anything real estate related this week?
I'm still waiting on my appraisal
On the
car wash.
The car wash. Okay.
Still not in. 5-6 weeks now, and so waiting on that. Funny thing is, I'm not gonna name drop, but I was talking to somebody today, and he asked me for a tip on something else. I'm like, oh man, I go, you do a lot of commercial. Like I'm dealing with this long appraisal, and then you know what he says? He goes, that's my business partner. That's your appraiser. He goes,
how does he know that?
He goes, let me.
It just came up.
Yeah, he goes, let me call him. He goes, what value you got hit on that thing?
Did it work?
I don't know. The person just texted me. I'll just go show you the name on the top there.
Oh, okay.
and he's like, yeah, he's my business partner. I'm like, I really like. So I have another bank loan all set up, but I don't want to like really start the process until I'm 100% sure because they're going to transfer the appraisal. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I want to make sure it appraises before I start the whole process with you. Like, I don't, what I mean?
Right.
Let me get the damn appraisal back. And so anyway, randomly he called me and he's like, wanted to work out some benefits that REIA offers benefits to Home Depot.
Okay.
And this person's like, I'm buying 60 appliance sets. And I'm like, yeah, you get a huge discount. Plus you get like a 3% credit back, And then he's like, I spend $500,000 at Home Depot alone every year and I've never set up my account. I'm like, dude, you get cash back with every transaction every quarter.
All right, this leads perfect lead into today's
golden nugget.
So if you're a member of the Omaha REIA
or any REIA nationwide,
and by the way, they vary widely and probably in pricing for annual memberships, but the Omaha REIA in particular, what's it cost to join there?
Well, I'm just going to let you guys know it is $125 now, but it will not be that price on January 1st.
You could just say that.
Yeah.
What's the price going to be on January?
Well, I haven't officially announced it, so this will be the first time. So our price in Omaha, it's going to go up to
$250.
$45.
$250.
Yeah, $245. But if you can auto renew right now or renew early and lock in your rate for another year, just so you guys know. But yes, we're going to be going up. We're going to offer more benefits. But yes, you can
more benefits than getting what off of a $500,000 Home Depot purchase.
I mean, yes. So if you
at least 10%?
So if you're a part of any REIA, in our particular city, you log into our omahareia.com, you log in, there's benefits on there. There's a whole bunch of national benefits. You go to the national benefits, there's one that says Home Depot. You log in, you just put in like your personal information and your cell phone number, then you hit accept. And as long as you maintain your membership, every time you go to Home Depot and put your phone number in with your sale, it automatically will apply any discounts that you get. And it'll say, hello, Ted Kosh, Omaha REIA member. And then you get like 50% off paint. And don't quote me on all these rates, but like 2 or 3% back on all your sales every quarter in the form of a gift card.
Yeah.
And when I went to the National REIA, there was somebody that got over $63,000 back this year just in Home Depot benefits.
Yeah. So if you're listening out there and maybe you're not local to the Omaha area, maybe you're our listener in Uzbekistan, they probably have a Home Depot there, or at least something like it.
But I'm not sure if there's going to be a REIA there.
There probably will be. And if there isn't, a bonus gold nugget on the nugget is start the Real Estate Investor Association branch in Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here.
I'm writing a book on starting meetup groups right now. So
stay tuned.
Yeah.
What's it going to be called?
We don't have any money yet.
Oh,
yeah.
ChatGPT hasn't given you anything yet.
I want that to come from the heart.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
All right. So Jessica.
Jessica.
So it actually blows my mind because we always talk about the idea of these people who are part of specifically the Omaha REIA, and the fact that they pay $125 a year to be a member, to be in the networking, and that's really good. Like, you get into it, you do the networking, you meet the people, but then they always forego the benefits of the sponsors in the REIA.
Yep.
And it's like, you guys are not seeing the fact that there's so much money that you're leaving on the table because you are not tapping into the benefits of being a member. Like, networking is definitely so valuable. But then you're spending all this money, like you talk about, in Home Depot and Sherwin-Williams or wherever it is, and you are not tapping into that aspect of it. And then, it's like, again, you're leaving so much money on the table. Like, my question to you guys is, like, why do you think that these people aren't tapping into the benefits that are available in the Omaha REIA or on the national REIA? In
People
totality?
just don't pay attention to the situations. There's so many times that we've actually brought in a national, in our local chapter, we brought in the person that speaks specifically on Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he registered a whole bunch of people and he was not aware of that situation. There's so many opportunities that you guys are not taking advantage of. And so whatever your local REIA is, go to your website, find out exactly who that person is that's going to be able to help you, and set up there. In our particular chapter, I think there's 20 national REIA sponsors that provide discounts. And then there's also going to be, on top of that, we have 30 local sponsors. So take advantage of those deals. There's a lot of opportunities out there, and ask your leader what benefits that could help you as an investor.
Yeah. So point being, gold nugget today, like, pay attention to what you actually signed up for. Your local REIA is probably going to be a very, depending on your market, but in Omaha in particular, it is almost a joke how cheap it is to join the Omaha REIA. And Ted's done a fantastic job about shepherding and heralding the message of the REIA.
Shepherding and heralding.
You see how I did that?
What's heralding?
It's almost Christmas time.
Yeah, I don't know heralding. I heard that
Bringing the message.
Bring the message. I love that. Yeah.
Have you not seen Fantastic Four, The Herald, Silver Surfer?
I just watched the most recent Fantastic Four. Yeah,
I guess
with
pay more
my
attention.
daughter. Yeah.
So anyway, Omaha REIA membership, bargain, join it, enjoy crazy discounts. If you're buying $500,000 worth of appliances at Home Depot, you can probably get at least Ted's going to give you personally 20% off.
If you're not, we're not. But if you're using big box stores to buy products for your investors, flips, products, you're an idiot for not taking advantage of those. And I'll call out this person that's listening probably and say, you should have been doing this years ago. Well, before we wrap up, let's talk a little bit about the podcast we just had with Jay and Ashley, which you'll get to witness here on Wednesday. What I don't know how to describe it. We covered everything.
Emotional, candid.
Yep.
We talked about real life deal that Jay and Ashley and myself and another partner went through, where they were sellers and I was a buyer, my partnership group. And we talked about both sides of the table and our perspective in it. We dug into what the challenges were, what the opportunities were, why they decided to buy it, and post-mortem on why they felt maybe they made a bad decision or, some flavor thereof. And you get to find out, the cool part about this is, now that, we've been doing this for 260 plus episodes, they were episode 67, and we're almost at 270 now, or we are at 270.
This is we're recording right now 269.
So you get the benefit of hearing someone that maybe you enjoyed their story early on, or at least that part of their, the chapter in their real estate investing. And now 3 years later, this is an excellent reminder of how people underestimate what they can accomplish in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years time. And if you really zoom out and look at this thing, it is astonishing what people can do. I mean, Jay and Ashley both collectively have grown their knowledge base, their network, their net worth, their holdings, all the deals they've been involved in, and they're some awesome people, personal friends of mine. I've known both of them for 10, 20 years, depending on the person there. But yeah, just great people. I think you're going to love their story, and it's something that everyone, I think, can relate to.
And Ashley and I, went back and forth about talking about traditional real estate sales as agents. And her and I are both real estate agents. We talked about the state of the market.
Great point.
And we had probably about a half-hour conversation just into that specific topic. And there's a reason why episode 67 with them was one of our top 5 podcasts.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people are going to relate. Also, it's kind of interesting to have that different dynamic when you have a couple or, also a business partnership that is a couple that's on the other side table.
The thing I liked about them though is they didn't pull any punches. This time, like the first time we had them on, and everybody's a little bit tentative.
I think they were newer in a relationship though at that time too.
Yeah, the first time you get on a podcast, it'd be super weird to be on there with your significant other and be like, oh, we didn't really talk about what we can talk about, what we can't. They were like refreshingly real and raw and talked about how they were both feeling and their own perspectives about things. You get the point, but it was really, really cool conversation.
One of your best friends.
Yeah, he's a great dude. Known him for forever now, and we've traveled together and all that. So tune in to Wednesday's episode with Jay Kathol and Ashley Wells. You are not going to be disappointed. It is a fantastic listen.
Well, guys, it has been a fun reunion bringing in the Wells and Kathol, and it's been fun having Dennis Bertrand back in here. It's always exciting to revisit our top 10 because a lot of these were our original podcasts when we're getting started, and we get to reflect a lot of it. I actually pulled the notes out from Owen's original notebook here when he had
when I had a paper notebook.
Yeah. And
before we got our millions of subscribers and all the sponsorship money we have running in, it's fun to revisit, back when we were, in our humble beginnings.
That reminds me of when it is you tell me like in 2099 is when it is we'll be on YouTube, and hey, now we're on YouTube. So there you go.
Yeah, well, speaking of that, subscribe to our REIA Radio YouTube channel and give us a 5-star review, please, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible. All that stuff really matters to us. Share it, love, and we appreciate you guys. Appreciate your support. Appreciate the 4 years of commitment you guys have given us podcasts. But with that, Owen Dashner, we see us out.
On behalf of REIA Radio, Dennis Bertrand, and the absent Aiden Bear and Ted Kosh, I'm Owen Dashner, and you're listening to the Real Estate Rundown.
Signing off.
Not Big Ted.
Okay.